Boom, let's play some Pokemon. Usual job, 100 Magikarp. That's what we're aiming for, besides obviously a shiny Feebas. Just make sure we got the counter up and ready to go. Boom, let's drop a tutor. How we do. Right, so run away very, very fast. So I hope everybody's good, who is and isn't here. And that's our Magikarp. Let's get it on. Should have checked the shout out on Twitter for anybody who wanted to watch this, as well as other ways to find out that I'm streaming. Let's get some more, so we got 2. Yo, Rexify! Sweet! Is that a shiny Umbreon he caught, or was it a shiny EV that he turned into an Umbreon? Oh, nice, straight up shiny Umbreon. I dig. You been hatching any more eggs for that shiny Trico? Oh, another box, but I'm guessing by the sounds of that, no joy. I've still got to decide, you know, what my team might well be for Shining Pearl. I mean, maybe I'll just do a regular playthrough, I don't know, I really haven't decided yet. It's all very much up in the air. I got essentially about a week now to decide. Like I said, I think I'll have to do a bit more research, just see what the actual deck says. Whether it is just the original Gen 4 decks, or what. Providing I'm not busy this weekend, which I don't think I am. I think I got something slightly different planned for the stream, yet still Pokemon related. So we shall see, we got plans. Don't want to reveal too much unless, should they not come to fruition, but we do have plans. All I will say, it's not Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond related. It's like I've not got a leaked copy of those games or anything like that, so don't get your hopes up it's going to be that. Like I said, just got to find out if I got any plans this weekend. I really don't think I have. And that is fine by me. Right, let me just take it out of studio mode. Cool. Just means I can see everything a little bit better. Let's check that. up there for now. That sounds good to me. Can't see what I moved, but I moved stuff, and I'm a bit happier where I moved it. So I think am I going to move it slightly? Ooh, shiny Glaceon hunt. Nice, 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 nice. Like you said, you want to get all those shiny evolutions, don't you? So, you know, you got one down. When I did wrap up the stream last night, so I was faffing about sorting out a picture for Twitter, so it involved me pressing, you know, the old print screen. Genius here forgot that he's got one of his sound clips on print screen. Of course, with it being a universal hotkey, it just made noises in my eardrums. I was like, Jesus Christ, what was that? Took me just a brief half second to be like, oh yeah, you got it on a hotkey, so yeah, sometimes we dumb. That's just a lovely little insight into how silly I can be at times. Oh, I was about to say, are you hunting them because you got shiny Sylveon, or because you want shiny Sylveon? I mean, if I might be two down, I can't remember if you said you got shiny Sylveon or not. What was quite nice, running the setup screen and actually having A, time to do everything, and B, being ahead of schedule. I was like, well, okay, I'll let it run for the full 10 minutes, and here we are. Oops. Was that a regular old Vaporeon, or it wasn't a shiny one, was it? Hopefully not. Well, that's just really unfortunate. Oh, I can only do like that. Do you play Pokemon Go? Because I mean, if you got any of the shiny Eevees, you can always send one of them up to home if you got a home subscription and evolve it into Vaporeon that way. Yeah, be careful on those surprise trades. All it takes is a slip of the button and then you're like, oh, it's gone. Well, if you still got Go, you might be able, if you got some shiny Eevees on there, I mean, you can always upload them, like I said, to home, and that'll sort a few problems out. So it's just, so if you play down any of the 2 community days and you got some knocking about, that seems like a possibility. Especially as if you're not playing it at the moment and don't really care about the Eevees being on there. I think on Go I evolved all of mine into their shiny forms. As I said previously, I had one high quality shiny in terms of stats. I was like, that's going to be my Sylveon and I'm going to do the name trick for it. Oh no, so I tell her, I think I used the name trick on my perfect Eevee and turned that into Sylveon and then had to friendship up the shiny one. Wonder if there's going to be some sort of like surprise trade feature in a Diamond and Pearl remake. So that'd be a nice thing to add to it. As we saw yesterday, I'm still playing Go. I've been playing since launch. Turns out, not only did I get that wild shiny Magnemite yesterday, I was like, oh, I'll click on it just for shits and gigs, and it was like, oh, it's a shiny Magnemite, okay, that's cool. As well as the shiny Absol that I picked up one of the research rewards. Turns out my Gotcha Plus, when I was on the way to the shops earlier in the day, picked me up a shiny Manectric. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, I dig, I like it. Yeah, the trading system on this is pretty gash. But I think it's got like trade-in rooms on the remakes like it had in Gen 4. So that is so much easier. It's just like, oh, okay, you're here now? Yeah, okay, let's trade, cool. Hopefully it won't mean having... I mean, you might have to set link codes, but sort of once you're in, it's a bit more visual. You're like, oh, okay, I can see you here. Let's do this, let's do that. Like I said, I really feel like one of the best online bits was Gen 6 with the PPS or PSS. I think it was the PPS. It was just so easy to use, so intuitive. It's like, boom, tap a few things on the touchscreen and you're where you want to be. Like, oh look, somebody's online. You can just go, do you want to trade? And they can be like, yeah, or they're like, nah mate, you're alright. And you had passers-by, and you had just randos. Yeah, but then again, it's quite a low, well, maybe a lowish number. Considering, I think with the charm, it's about 1 in 4,096. So if you take it on that, we're not even halfway to the odds. Like I said, it's just a long old game, this shiny hunting. Sometimes they can come thick and fast, and sometimes they can be incredibly sparse. As I said, when playing Let's Go Eevee, all things considered, they come pretty damn fast. Viridian Forest and then Lavender Tower in just a playthrough. And I was without sort of chaining and going, oh, I'm going to get this, get that. It was just, oh, here they are. That is cool as sin. Exactly, yeah, like 7th encounter Umbreon. Sometimes it's just a case of, yeah, it's working in my favour. As you just missed the end of the stream last night, I did, like I said, I found that spreadsheet with a lot of the soft resets I did. I think it was Zekrom in the end that I ended up doing just 10 soft resets for. And then I think it was, I think it might have been, it might have been Reshiram or Kyurem. Well, it's one of those three, I can't remember. Let me just call up Twitter a minute. I'd always just call up the picture, that would have been so much easier. Oh, he is clever. Yeah, right, it was Zekrom I did the 10 resets for, and Kyurem that I did 221 resets for, and it got killed by Sandstorm. And I did, I think, another 804, and that got killed by Struggle. Or maybe this was, you know, 221, and then, yeah, I probably just kept going, so the 221, and then up to 804 total, Struggle kill. And then you thought, you know, we've been doing well. We got them relatively quick, those shinies. Then it took a grand total of 3,902. Bear with me. People just come back, so, you know, I'm nice enough to say hello. Right, let's close this down. There we go, sorted. Yeah, I was about to say resetting the encounters for these Umbreons, it's like the overworld ones. I'm not quite sure how they work, to be honest. Never did get round to finishing my book last night that I planned to read, but I got about 40 odd pages. I had about 40 odd pages last night, so it was, you know, getting on for midnight by the time I started. Wasn't bad. Yeah. Well, so far I think we've been lucky to get one. Like I said, we've gone some without getting any, and that was amazing last night, getting 4 on stream. I mean, I was happy with 3. I mean, the odds say that, you know, we should get at least 1, if not getting on for 2 with, you know, you get 100 Magikarp encounters, you're probably getting less than 200, less than 100 Tootle on screen in the same period, so you're talking a total of less than 200 encounters. With a 1% encounter rate, you should get about 1, possibly 2. So 4 just blew it out the water. I'm so glad I got this bottle of drink right by me. I was going to have to put actual effort into it and go find the bottle. What was it, by my bed? Is it elsewhere? That's right by me, so life is easy. I know, right? Where's that shiny Tootle? Oh, it's not there, I'll tell you that. Oh well, it'll come in time it'll come. And I think if tutor was our main focus, there's probably easier ways to get it. Well, there's obviously easier ways to get it. I mean, Masuda method it. Even in terms of overworld encounters, got to be easier ways to get it. Yeah. I mean, if, like I said, if tutor was a go, I don't think I'd be fishing for it. It would just be one that'd be, you know, annoying to get, but not like, oh, the odds are really small. Yeah, I just wouldn't really see the point in fishing for it unless it was like, oh, 60% encounter rate. But even then, I'm sure there's overworld encounters, so that would be a lot easier. Because the thing is, if I get a shiny tutor with this method, I could always just get my second one by doing overworld encounters. I could be like, right, I'm purposely going to find a shiny tutor the easiest way I can. But to be fair, tutor is showing up quite a bit so far. So maybe that shiny tutor will come. Maybe it will. I think another streamer, like, you know, a really big one, might have been Mystic7, maybe. I could be wrong, so don't quote me. I think, like, one of the big ones, I did sort of read that they were doing this hunt for Feebas. I thought, you know what? That sounds like the dumb sort of thing I want to do. And it just so happens that this is the spot for it, and the only things you can encounter here are Tutor, Magikarp, and obviously that Feebas with a 1% encounter rate. So I figured I might as well count all these encounters. And the odds are on that we get a shiny Magikarp and a shiny Tutor before we get a shiny Feebas. So we'll just keep track of those as well. The other thing is, sometimes you just think, you know what, I like the sounds of that Pokemon. Like, when I was hunting gold at Halloween weekend, I was like, you know what, everybody hunts, you know, either a ghost or a dark type for Halloween, so that's what I'm going to do. But I was like, what do I want to hunt? But to be honest, it took a lot to take my fancy. I was looking, well, what's available? I was like, nothing too exciting. But I thought, oh, Golet's kind of cool. I like Golet. Like the sort of almost neon green it got going on. The other thing, sometimes you just think, right, well, I want to get this shiny out the way. Like, I did the starters Masuda method for Sword and Shield just to be like, right, I got them, cool, let's go on from there. I suppose the good thing with the overworld encounters is you can be a bit more specific in what you're looking for. You don't have to rely on random encounters and be like, oh, okay, so I got my 10th, say, shiny Bidoof. I don't think Bidoof's in this game, but yeah, it's just, it can be less random, so it can be a bit more focused in these overworld encounters. No, I never did get the goalet. We only went up to 400 encounters. I think we might try and pick that up again at some point. Not sure when, though. I'm pretty sure the shiny rates on Pokemon Go are higher than these games. But, you know, it was pretty good yesterday to get 3 shinies on it. I think the best I'd done was 2 shinies in the space of 3 encounters, and that was non-community day stuff. That was just like, oh, I'm in work, let's going down the stairs. I was like, oh, okay, let's have a quick look on Go, because I'm literally just going down the stairs to get some stock, so I got a few seconds to kill. Oh, there's a shiny. Excellent. Okay, click on the other one, whatever, nothing, and then click on the next. I was like, oh, and shiny as well. I think one was a Kavana, and I can't remember what the other one was. You'd probably actually work it out. No, I think here is Magikarp is 50%, Tutor's 49%, and the Feebas is 1%. Yeah, if Tutor was 9%, you'd not be showing up anything like this. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's better not to get burnt out on the shiny hunts either. Sometimes you just like, yeah, let's just draw a line, do something else. You know, either, you know, you just do something completely and utterly non-video game related. Or you do something else in the game, or maybe just pick up a different hunt. Probably be doing another stream around this sort of time tomorrow night. Maybe earlier, maybe later, I don't actually know, but I think I'm starting to get a good idea, and I think everybody else is, of the rough sort of times that I'm expected to be on. You know, it's any time between about 7:30 and probably 9ish my end. Just all depends. I was going to be on a little bit earlier, but I thought, let's get the dishes done out the way, and then after that, the dog was looking at me, I was like, oh, go on in, I'll cook you some fish. So we got one bit out, cooked that in the microwave just because it's quick and easy, but it just shriveled up. I was like, that's a sad looking bit of fish, so I did her another bit. Waited for that to cool down, and she enjoyed that. At least we're cracking back on with these magic art now. I got a very rough aim of getting, you know, just over 1 a minute if I can. I just got to remember the stream's been going for 10 minutes more than I've actually been doing it, so to speak. I look and go, oh, 40 odd minutes, so not be. I'm like, oh, there was a 10 minutes intro and setup, like. Well, that puts us a third of our way to the Magikarp officially. Oh, no, that's nice, that's nice. I was very good today. Went to 3 charity shops and I bought not a single book for myself. Considering I usually end up leaving with at least one from every other charity shop, that's pretty good for me. Although we are... No, tell a lie, went to 4 charity shops today. Yeah, not a single book I purchased for myself. Might change tomorrow because we're going to hit up a few in town. I think I should be quite comfortably able to finish my book off tonight. But, as I said, before I picked it back up last night, it had gone from the big reveal of somebody being an absolute bastard, unsurprisingly, and then now revealing how much of a bastard he was, how part of it was calculated and part of it was absolute dumb luck. But they just took advantage of the situation and, oh, he's a bastard. So, just wondering if this bastard's going to get his comeuppance or not. I think he will. I know it is one of those young adult novels, as they call them. But you know what, I'm bloody well enjoying it. You know, only a little sentence here and there's been a bit like, that's a bit basic, but you know, it's very much a CW network drama style, and it's like, yeah, I kind of like a bit of that sometimes. It's like everything's sort of overblown, and it's like, oh my god, it's so dramatic. It's like, yeah, it is. But yeah, it's been some relatively light reading, and I'm okay with that. You know, read the back of the book, you know, if they've got something that entices me, I'll give it a belt. Usually tend to go towards a lot of, like, murder mysteries. I wonder what percentage of books I got on my shelf that are basically involve, yeah, somebody's been murdered. That's like one of the main plot bits. It's like, yep, there's been a murder. You're going to find out who did it and how it's solved, etc, etc. Just eyeballing that, I'd say probably about half. I think I counted the other day, I got about 50 books there. Whew. I'm not even sure what number tutor we started on the stream, but you know, like I said, tutor's putting some work tonight. More we get, more chance at being shiny and all that. Brain fart. Oh, it's a bit better. Turned on an additional light. Oh, just trying to get comfortable. I am just a certified fidget. Like, that seems to be all I do. I think I've always been like a bit of a fidget, just can't get comfortable. I think it's sit comfortable for a little while, but then it's like, no, we got to move soon. I think at 50 we'll take our usual little break. What I'll do is I'll pop down and see people who's come in the house and see what's what. Yeah, it won't be a break because the dog wants to go out. It'll be a break because I want to see what's what. Because I'm nosy. It's good to take a little break from video games every now and then. Just let the eyes readjust. I mean, the plan is at 50 Magikarp, but it's entirely possible Cheetah might have a say in it. I mean, it's doubtful, but giving a good crack. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you'll be a few minutes doing what we got to do, isn't it? Oh, Feebas. Regular Feebas, but it's better than no Feebas. That's what we say. Let's thrash that Feebas. Yeah. Another one down. I mean, I think if we were to hit Feebas at odds, you know, dead on odds, we'd be, you know, we're about 1% of the way there. Oh, good God. You know, we're potentially only 1% of the way there with Feebas. I mean, we could be nearly all the way to bed. The next Feebas could be the one. Or it could be the 36,000th one is the one. Who knows? Oh dear. Oh, dude. Oh, yesterday is catching up with me. We're up a little bit early today because I was waiting on a parcel. No, there's no concrete time besides it's going to be here before 1 o'clock. Okay, that's great. So I was like, oh, it's 8:15. I don't think anybody's going to be in the house, or they're not up, so I best get up them just in case, because I really don't want to miss this parcel, because I've been waiting on it for a long ass time. Come back 12ish, I think, in the end, all told. Yeah, after that we popped out. Popped a few bits into the charity shops. They are just taking up space, doing nothing. Did find a few interesting bits in a charity shop. There was I think it was a koala themed sort of mug that you obviously put your drink in, but underneath it's got a little slot for about 2 or 3 biscuits. So that's a little Christmas present for somebody. So it's all nice and clean, there's nothing wrong with it. And then picked up a colouring book and a little sort of one of those books they released, you know, like on characters. This one was on Iron Man. So just like a history of Iron Man sort of thing. You know, a nice quality one. So that's, again, birthday presents for... Not birthday presents, Christmas presents for people, because it's in good nick. You know, ain't nothing wrong with them. So, yeah, and I'd enjoy it. So, you know, give a little bit to charity, and you're going to make people happy as well. So, there's that. Anyway, right. Let us cut to a break, and I'll be back real soon. Right, we're back. Let's crack on with it. Everything is all good downstairs with people, so that's what I like to hear. I took its sweet time, and it was nearly worth it. Oh, come on, Pool, get your act together. There you are. Just want me damn fishing spot. There's a little part of me that does kind of miss being able to fish anywhere. You know, just like, oh look, here's some water, let's fish. That obviously all stopped with like Gen 7, wasn't it? That was kind of annoying. That's when it introduced all the safety gear. Like Pokemon Ride. Like, okay, I got to wear safety gear. Okay. Like back in my day, we used to be able to ride our bloody bikes in Pokemon without having to worry about safety gear. I mean, I'm all for wearing a helmet, that's a good idea. If you are, you know, depending on what activities you're doing, yes, wear the correct safety gear, but this is Pokemon. Let me wear a helmet and call it done. I also get, you know, put on your racing gear for doing those little time trials in the wilds or whatever it is. That makes sense. That's a cool little gimmick. But all the time it's like, eh. Although there probably are people that are like, yes, riding your bike, you definitely wear all this skin-tight lycra. That's what I do when I ride mine. And it's like, that's cool. You know, maybe if you do it professionally and stuff, or, you know, if it's your hobby, that your whole thing is, you know, riding a bike, you know, doing it as fast as I can. Okay, cool. But I just don't know what the overlap is between Pokemon and people that enjoy that. There's bound to be some. Maybe I'm the lame one for not liking it. Who knows? We are putting together a nice run of Magikarp here. I kind of like it if the pool, the fishing spot pool, just regens straight away instead of having to wait. A little bit frustrating. But we can't have everything. Ah, no, it's Rectify. You do what you gotta do. Thanks for joining us, and good luck with, was it now your shiny Glaceon? It's not shiny Glaceon. Yeah. Yeah, good luck with the shiny evolution hunt, because I can't remember, because I know you got, yeah, I think it's shiny Glaceon he said you're going for, isn't it? Yeah, so good luck with all that, and your Trico. And thanks for the good luck wishes for this. Is fate going to be cruel to Rectify and have me get a shiny while he's gone from the stream? It is not. At least not with this one. I'd like to see another Feebas before we end the stream. To be fair, it didn't take long to knock up that break screen today, considering we pretty much had all the assets we needed. I think it probably took about as long to render it as it did to make it. I'm sure all the fishing spots around here have the same encounter pool, but I'm just intrigued. I may just go fishing something different, just to see what's what, because I'm sure there's another one around there. One over this side. Yeah, there's one up here. Yeah, I'll just make it a bit visually different for the moment. Just trying to think what else we did today. Don't lead exactly the most exciting life. I mean, I went round the shop to buy some eggs. There's that. I just fancied a little bit of a fry-up, I guess you'd call it, even though pretty much everything was oven cooked besides the eggs. Again, didn't find any black pudding and kind of forgot mushrooms, but to be honest, in the end, I didn't really care. So we finished off the sausages I had. Bit of bacon, hash browns, beans, toast and eggs. Didn't go overboard with it, which was nice. So it left me feeling quite full, but not bloated. It's a lot easier just to do the dishes because put a bit of greaseproof paper down when you're cooking. That takes a lot of the fat off. Anything that leaks out. So doing the bacon, sausage and hash browns in there. Toasting a toaster, unsurprisingly. I'm probably a heathen and just microwave my beans on the plate. And then the eggs just in a frying pan on a medium heat. They go so much better than being like, I'm going to cook them really fast and really quick on the high heat. It's like, well no, you just burn the bottom and it takes forever for the rest of the heat to come through. Yeah, on a nice medium heat, get nice and nicely cooked, you know, nice whites, and then the yolk's a bit runny. Just how we like it. It comes straight off the pan, there's no burnt edges. Who would have thought just having a bit of sense when I cook would pay off? I'm still bloody hurts from the little cuts I got on it. By no means the end of the world, it's just mildly annoying. And I'm just in a position where sometimes you do just catch it and it pops open. It's not like, oh my god, there's so much blood. It's just like a little bit and you're like, oh, that's... like, oh well, here we go again. Oh yeah. Yawny boy, yawny boy. Like I said, if you're of age and if you do it responsibly, you can make a drinking game out of my yawning. Should you wish. That was very good when I went in a shop. I did buy a single bottle of wine, and it's still in the fridge. So that's for tomorrow. I mean, I only bought a single bottle of wine, so I already got more in the fridge, but that's besides the point. And as you can see, we've not actually had any tonight. Look at me being a mature, responsible adult. And not destroying my liver tonight. I'll just do it tomorrow and Saturday. I think that's the thing I gotta sort of try and promise myself. Even though I'm not working at the moment, I can't be drinking every bloody night because that's stupid and bad for me. Both in terms of actual physical health, mental health, and my damn wallet. You know. Maybe stick to Friday and Saturday, that's the usual. And there may possibly be the odd one midweek in between, which, you know, is not good. But sometimes it happens. I know it's really bad still saying, you know, 3 days a week. But we'll see what happens. Gotta be sensible. Oh dear. Dear. I don't know if I'm digging this fishing spot. I mean, it's change, it's different. I think in a weird way I missed a cloud that rolls over. I think it's at least a bit more interesting because sometimes you get arascudas and barracudas. I mean, it doesn't make any difference to a battle scene. I suppose you can see on this little islandy bit that there are some barren patches. Not as much as it makes out in the battle scene, but there are some. I think at least for the short term we seem to have given up on Pro Evo Spider-Goat 44 and I mean, I'm not really hankering to play the Master League the way it had been going. Well, we had a good few seasons we enjoyed and, you know, streamed them. I did actually uninstall eFootball 2022, I think yesterday, because what's the point in that thing, that glorified demo? Oh, we're gonna make it 2,500 for the stream, obviously. It's just... No, it kind of feels a little bit like a milestone, you know? 1,500. I think it's definitely been a better run of Magikarps in the second half of the stream than it has the first. I'd wager it might well have been... Well, probably not, but... I think there was probably about 40 odd tutor in the first half, I reckon. Oh, nice of Tutor to make another little appearance. I mean, he's not shiny, but... What can you do? The answer is keep fishing. Just keep fishing. Oh, we did watch an episode of Simpsons this morning while we were waiting for things, which was always good. Like I said, we try to watch about one a day at the moment. We're on season 9, getting near the end. It was the 200th episode, which was the one where Homer becomes the, use the American phrase, in garbage commissioner. And I did have a sort of Simpsons guidebook when I was in high school, and it covered like obviously a good few of the seasons, and it covered that episode, and I was just there thinking, I can't say I've ever seen it. You know, I'd seen near enough all of them up to that point that was covered in the book. I was like, oh yeah, remember that one, remember that one. You know, it was usually like a 2-page spread on each episode. And I was there thinking, you know what? I honestly don't think I'd seen that one. So obviously once ways and means were possible at some point, I think we actually decided to seek out that episode. Or maybe it was when Channel 4 were airing a lot of the Simpsons episodes, and I was like, oh, okay, so they're starting from the start. If I time it about right, I'll be able to actually watch it, and I did. And obviously that was the episode I watched this morning. I was like, okay, cool. So now I'm very, relatively familiar with it. It's like... Yeah. Tomorrow's episode is the one where Homer takes a late night walk and he goes to a game. Oh, that's what a game is. I do quite like the one where Homer joins the Naval Reserves. That was one we watched the other day. I think season 9, I think that was 2 episodes in, I think it was ever so slightly rough. We had 2 Lisa episodes in a row. Like, the first one I enjoyed, but the second one was like, I don't really care. But yeah, I think the first Lisa-based one was, you know, probably one of the better Lisa ones and actually really quite good. Can't remember which one it was, but I remember thinking, you know what, I really enjoyed that. Ah, 87 so far, it's not bad, it's not bad. You know, the thing is, whenever I bugger off for a break, it doesn't feel like I've been gone for long. Then I look at it, especially when editing the videos for YouTube, I look at this like, oh, 10 minutes, 13, it's like, jeez, that's a long ass time to be away. It really only does feel like about 5-6 minutes, if that. Yeah, I think really easy to reach a 50 mark on tutor today. Just obviously pretty much nearly every stream we start on a weird number with tutors, like, oh, nothing that's easy to remember. And them's the breaks. Oh, I feel my eyes going. That's no good. Right, come on, let's get this done. You know, pretend we got energy, then, you know, maybe we'll have a bit of energy. It's not how it works, but Maybe by pretending we're drawing what energy we actually do have and channel it through. Kana, 92, 92. Well, that was short-lived, but that yawning. Oh god. Exerted too much effort. Shoulder hurts now. Alright. I know we're not in shot on the camera, but I don't care. Oh, do me. It must have sat awkward or just moved wrong. Don't get old, people. It's not fun. I'm barely classed as anything old. And I sure shit ain't getting my pension anytime soon, so I ain't that old. And even when you get your pension, you're not necessarily that old. I think we'll get well acquainted with my old friend ibuprofen after this. That was a fast one. Come on, there we are. I think that one took even longer than usual. And that's going to take even longer than usual because I reeled it in too bloody fast. What a muppet. Just floating in the ether, that mic. Whew. Yeah, it's very much at a stage of I'm just moving about trying to get something approaching comfortable. I figure when you get by the mic really close like this is when it's all the ASMR stuff, I think. I'm not actually sure. But I really don't think I got the voice for it though. So anywho, yeah, back to tutor. And back to tutor again. Oh, 3 more to go after this one. Do the countdown like Drew does for his Claymore. Alright, let's see if we can pull it off. 3. Gonna be very slow count, mind. Oh, okay. Guess we're not. I got countered. Got counted into a tutor. Yes, it must be sleepy, not like somebody else here. No, 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 no. Alright, 2 more. Right, so let's try that. We had 3. And we're down to 2. Oh, we're gonna get them in a row. We're gonna get them in a row. One. Nope. Oh well, whatever. We're gonna get it. It all sorts itself out. It looks like only 1 Feebas for the stream, but better than 0 Feebas. That's my takeaway from it. And that all do us. So as usual, much thanks for everybody that's joined me. Shout out to Rex5, he's in the chat, you know. Been nice enough to pop up quite a few streams, so it's much appreciated. And anybody who even just pops in though, appreciate that too. So yeah, we're gonna knock this one on the head, so we'll save it now. That is apparently a really good idea, so I've heard. And that is that done. So yeah, the usual, you know. There's links up there, see them if you want them. Probably gonna stream at some point tomorrow. Probably around about the same time-ish. So I'm sure you're all getting used to that. But yeah, considering this Barrascuda's got nothing for us, I'm just gonna run and get out of here on the game and get out of here on stream. Later, people.